Hey folks, another day. This is November 11th, Veterans Day. Happy Veterans. I appreciate all your sacrifices and your service. Thank you very much. I tried to get in the service way back when, but I had a knee problem when I get out of high school and I couldn't get in. Tried to get in the Air Force. I tried, but shortly after that, a few years later, I had my accident. So that's the end of that. But also, November 11th is also the same day that I had my motorcycle accident way back in 1990. So today it is 33 years it's been for me being partially paralyzed, paraplegic. But getting out in the woods today. It's another one of those games you got to play, not just with the deer, but also with other hunters. Being disabled, you can't get in very far, so you either try and get in there real early, or you try and strategize and find a place where you can get into where other hunters may be going around and pushing something to you. But who knows? You never know. Last night I was taking all my clothes off, had my doors open, turned the light on in the truck and stuff, and there's a vehicle heading towards me. You know, I'm on a dead-end road, and then the dead end is just behind me, and anybody who hunted the area knows, but these people were, you know, it was dark, because it was after shooting light, driving in, and, you know, they pull right up to my truck while I'm still trying to take my suspenders off and all my cold weather gear off, and they just turn around, they don't ask any questions, they don't say anything, what the heck's going on? Just, some people are just ignorant about sort of things like that, but it was a big black Suburban, brand newer Suburban. So I don't know. Some people, who knows? But anyway, I'm heading back out into the woods, and I'll give you some footage when I figure out where I'm gonna go. Hey folks, how you doing? Getting the film out a little bit late on you here today. I had to walk into this, I'm back at that clear cut. I did the left side today, the other day. I'm gonna hunt the right side today. I was gonna do the middle, but the wind's just not right for the middle. So I decided to go into this right edge, and I have been trying to tuck myself into this little part of the woods here overlooking it, and I've been using my snippers trying to snip out some shooting lines, so it's taken me quite a while. That's why I haven't showed you anything right at first light, because I waited till first light. Well, actually I got here just after first light, and I saw that there was going to be a bunch of small little branches in the way, a bunch of these little weeds and thorn bushes and stuff like that. So I cut those with them, just trimmed them all down. Obviously not cutting any of the nice planted trees that the company's leaving here, but so I trimmed all that stuff up, so I have some decent shooting lanes now. I still can't see up into this far corner here, but that's all right. Give them some security coming out of here. I didn't realize there was part of this from sitting over there. You don't see where that big rock is, and I guess there's like a little island of some spruce trees right there, and then animals can be around that. Now I got a good visual of that right now too, so pretty excited about this area. I thought for sure somebody would be here. I wasn't even gonna come out here, but because it's Saturday, I figured all kinds of people will be out here. It's an easy way, it's an easy place to get to. But took a chance, and I'm the first one in here, I guess. So we'll see how she goes. Let me get you some visual of what I got here. Okay, right out there is that rock I told you about, the island. sort of spruce trees or fir trees. Some pine in there too. You can go around the back. I never saw that. I sat way over on that side first time. I was gonna sit over here in the middle because right where those 3 pine trees are right there, way across, that's where I thought I heard the grunt coming from when I was sitting on the left-hand edge. So at least I got a visual of that. This is a sort of like a little gully that goes through here, so you'd be up on the high ground there, you wouldn't be able to see down in here. And it gorges over there and it goes up all the way up into there. So I got pretty good contentions with this area. There's deer tracks and there's deer crap right on the ground right in here. I don't know if they just sit here and watch the field or what. But while I was snipping this little right away right here, you can see I've been snipping and snipping, trying to get all this big stuff out of my way so I wouldn't have any bullet deflection if I take a shot. But all the work is done. Now I'm gonna just calm down, cool down, and give it some time and see if something shows up. Hopefully I'll be here all day. That's what I plan on. See how it goes. There's the sun coming. Sadly, the wind has picked up today too, though. But as you can see, it's blowing this way in that direction across, so any of my scent going that way shouldn't be bothering this hunt at all. The birds are certainly out already, that's good. Get some more footage shortly. I did some range finding. That rock right there is 120 yards. And right where the island is, right to the right of it, you can see some deadwood on the side, just getting into the edge of the sunlight down there. It's 136 yards. Those 3 tower trees there, I call them. That tree on the left is 284 yards right there. So that's about the farthest I got around here to be able to possibly shoot. And there's a stump right up there. It's like 143 yards. Nice area. Hopefully something shows up. She'll see, I guess. Rifle. Right here. Got a little beech tree I can lean against, but it's right at the edge of a hill, so it's kind of hard to get right up to it. But it'd be nice if that wind would calm down just a little bit more, but I don't know if it's gonna. Giving it my best shot out here. We'll see how she goes. Get some more footage shortly. If I see anything anyway. Well, I wanted the sun. I guess I got it. It is kind of good. It's only supposed to be like 37 today, so The sunshine on me is keeping me warm, but it's also in my eyeballs. Can't win one way or the other, I guess. Not a big deal. Beautiful out today. God is great. See what happens, guys. I don't know if anybody of you guys have any good experience with a good pair of hunting boots. I kind of have to have a special kind of boot. Because I have these braces that go almost all the way up to my knees that I gotta be able to get into the boot, and they're at a 90-degree angle, so they can't be these water-sealed boots where the, muck boots I can't wear because I can't get my feet in them, but also even like a snowmobile boot. A lot of times they try to make them waterproof now, so they have the tongue all sewed in. I can't have something like that. Something like that, with that brace on. So I need something that's good in the cold, but also has a sturdy sole. I can't have a soft sole because it flexes too much and it makes it really hard to walk on uneven terrain because they're always flexing. It needs to be a solid sole. It has to be fairly light, and it has to be warm because I cannot feel my feet. I have these lacrosse sort of old just winter snowmobile boots or snow boots. Not really snowmobile boots, and that's what I've been wearing, but those are kind of too flexible. And they have the rubber upper part, not the rubber, but the leather part that wraps around your leg. It's too flexible, so it's really hard for me to walk steadily. It's hard to describe. I need something more solid than that. The best shoes that I use are Keen's hiking shoe, the mid-height hiking shoes, and I wear those a lot, but they're not warm in this colder weather, and I need something that's going to be better for the cold weather. So if anybody's got any suggestions, I certainly appreciate it. Again, it has to have a good, strong sole on it. It has to be able to get my foot in it with that brace that's 90 degrees. And that's kind of tricky. You got to get something that doesn't have its sewn-in tongue. Sometimes I buy a pair of boots and you have to cut the sewn-in tongue just to try and make them work, but I don't really want to cut anything that's brand new. But well, anyway, I'm done rambling. Anyway, if I get any suggestions, I'd appreciate it. Still watching this clear cut. Nothing yet. Some clouds coming in. We'll get that sun out of my eyes, but then it's gonna get cold, so we'll see. It's one thing or the other. that way over there the other day. It's 11 o'clock. Just heard a couple of shots out that way, but not sure if it was a shotgun or not. It's hard to tell in the wind. Get a little reprieve, but that sun's getting ready to come back out and be in my eyeballs again, so it's good. Have that little break when I have the sun break. I'll scan for a little bit. Then when the sun comes back, I'll lay down and let the sun warm me back up. It's only in the low 30s and that wind blowing it makes it pretty cool. Oh, I ain't seen nothing yet. Had some gray jays right next to me for a few minutes and just had a blue jay above me. Heard the squirrel way out there about an hour ago, but nothing come of that. Oh, here comes the sun. Keep trying. Still nothing yet. I've been laying low, trying to stay still, quiet. The wind ain't helping. Hopefully it just dies down this afternoon. So I got out of here. sun's way over here now. Started over there, so we're getting better. She starts going down over that horizon eventually. At least down to the tree line. Yeah, the wind is still blowing pretty good. Nothing yet. Not too bad out, temperature-wise. I'll check in with you later. See what happens. Down to the last hour now. It's getting colder, a lot colder. It'd be nice if that wind would stop. Haven't seen anything more than birds. Heard some squirrels out over here. That's it. Haven't seen any hunters walking. I'm out of view of my truck. It's not too far around this corner here, but still don't see it. Sometimes the vehicles will pull in far enough for me to see them, but I haven't seen any yet. No moose, no coyotes, no bears, no deer, nothing. Wasn't too bad with that sun, but now the sun's going down. It's getting cold pretty quick. Hopefully I can make it through the rest of this last hour here. I gotta walk. I got a little ways to walk. And I haven't stood up since 6 o'clock this morning probably. So hopefully my legs are gonna work. See how it goes. Haven't seen anything. It's birds. They're in that bleat right about 20 minutes and they're in a grunt call. Still haven't seen anything. I laid flat and stayed low. Hoping that something would come out maybe over here or something, but I haven't seen anything. It'd be nice if that wind was a little bit less wind. I don't know if it's gonna stop in time. It's slowing down a little bit now, but we'll see. Whew, just getting back in, 5:14. It's cold as a slow trek for me getting into those snowmobile boots. Is a pain in the rear end. Oh, and all that clothes I have on. Look like a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man trying to wobble back to the truck with crutches on his. Make that even worse. But didn't see anything, didn't hear anything. I don't know. It's one of those, you know, second week lulls of deer season. You kind of lost for words of all your scouting's not panning out, but that's the way it goes in Maine. 0 to 6 deer per square mile, and up here it's closer to the 0, so just looking for a big one. We'll see. Appreciate y'all watching, and hopefully have better luck for you next time.